Hello YouTube and welcome to my first candy update. So yeah, got a lot of cool stuff. Hang on, drop something. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so hang on. Let's start with doubles and singles. Okay, so first off, I got this Finn and Jake Paper Star double, and the paper stars have like pictures of Jake and Finn, and it's a double and it's really cute. I like it. I don't know if you guys can see it well, but yeah, I like it. And then I have this other paper star single, and it's different robots. Actually, I'm just gonna put the camera down right here. And it's different robots, and if you see, yeah, there's a blue robot, and there's the robots in love, and then there's the pink robots, and then a little heart, and it has transparent beads, and it's really cute. And then I have this double with a little cupcake on it, and it has glow-in-the-dark beads, and it's really cute, and I like it. And I don't know, I like it. I've had this little cupcake thing for like a really long time, and I just didn't know what to put it on, and I was just like, oh, I'll just put it on a rainbow double. So I like it. And then I have this I Love My Wiener single, and it has a little hot dog on it, and I made it for my boyfriend because one of the pet names we have for each other is Wiener. It's weird, I know, but hey, we make it work. We love each other, so yeah, I don't know. I just kind of made this because it reminded me of him. So, and then I have this him heartogram single that I made in a tutorial, so you guys can go and look that up later. And then I have this little single with a 3D rainbow on it, and yeah, I made this because of a new friendship that I made with a person, and he refers to himself as a rainbow, and he's really cool. He talks to me on and off when he can. He's just a really busy person. He's really nice, and he's really popular within the Raven candy scene, so a lot of you probably know who he is. But yeah, he's really cool, and I don't know, I look up to him a lot, and I want to send this to him, but so I need to message him and let him know that I have something for him. I'm just intimidated. I know I shouldn't be intimidated, but I am. He's really cool though. And then I have this X base, and I saw someone on Candyland post a picture of a similar X base, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I love the way that looks. I want to make one with neon, rainbow, and transparent beads. And so I did. And then I go on Candy Patterns, and I see that Cellular Mango posted literally the exact same X base with the same rainbow beads and the same transparent beads, and she asked that no one replicate it. And I felt bad because I was just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this was yours first. I just saw something similar on Candyland. I was just like, oh, I want to make one, but I want to do it with rainbow and transparent beads because that's one of my like favorite combinations. And I don't know, I'm not going to photograph it out of respect for her, you know, and but I don't want to tear it apart either because I really like it, and I didn't make it with the intent to copy what she made. So credit goes to her for this exact color, design, pattern thing, and I'm sorry that it turned out to be the same as yours. But yeah, you're very creative, and I admire your work, so I don't know. And then I have this 3D companion cube that I made in a tutorial. You guys can go and look that up too later on if you want. And yeah, I like how it came out. So, and then I have this. It's nothing special. It's just a. I don't know if the camera's picking it up that well, but it's just a dark purple Saturn. It's not that special. It's something that's very, very common. It's just a dark purple Saturn with black beads. And it's okay. I like it. I just made it because I had a lot of these purple beads, and I was just like, oh, I need to use them for something. And then I have this 3D candy heart that I made in a tutorial that you guys probably, recognize, because that was the last tutorial I made. So yeah, this is what it looks like all finished, and I don't know, I like them. They're addicting. Once you start, you can't stop. And then I have this 3D candy ice cream cone that I made in another tutorial that you guys can also go and look up if you want to know how to make these. They're a lot of fun. These also get addicting. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about making a tutorial for, like, the bigger ones that, like, are actually, like, character ice cream cones. And, I don't know. Because those are a little different than what you do for these small ones. And then I have these two... I found a tutorial here on YouTube for how to make these hearts. If you go on and you type in, like, 3D beaded open heart or something like that, or beaded open heart or something like that, you'll get a tutorial on how to make these, but they're not using pony beads, they're using bicone crystal beads, and you just do what she's doing, except you're not using, just don't use the bicone beads, you're using pony beads, it's the same thing, and that's where I find a lot of the tutorials for some of the 3D stuff I have. It's intended for, like, seed beads and, the bicone crystal beads, and I just use pony beads instead, and voila, therefore it's now candy. So, yeah. I don't know, but there's a tutorial for these out there. I don't know if I don't feel the need to make a tutorial on these, considering there's already a tutorial out there. I will link you the tutorial if you want it. So yeah, I made these hearts and they're a lot of fun. And then I made this candy rosary. It's a 3D cross. Hang on, 3D cross, and it has a little heartbeat in the middle. And then it and it's, rosary. And I like it a lot. Cocoa Bears, this is, technically her design, but there are tutorials for how to make this exact, like, exactly the same way that she made hers. There's a tutorial for it, except, like I said, it's the same thing. They're using crystal beads, the crystal bicone beads, I think, or seed beads instead of pony beads. And if you just use pony beads and follow the tutorial, you'll be fine. You'll get the same exact thing, except with pony beads. And I don't think she necessarily, like, knew about it. I'm sure she, like, used her own, like, did it on the fly, like, didn't use a pattern or anything or a tutorial, and just kind of came up with it on the spot, and would, like, with the knowledge of, like, different techniques, and so she was able to make a 3D cross, but there's a tutorial to make it the exact same way she made it, and that's how I made this one. I didn't I saw her photo, and then I went and looked for a tutorial, and I found one, and here it is. So, but I do give her credit because I do acknowledge that she did come up with this without using any other assistance other than her brain. So I feel it only right to give her credit for that. So, and then I have these cute little 3D penguins. Got the pink one and the blue one, and they're lovers. Mwah, they're so cute. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna put them on, like, matching singles. Anyway, there is a tutorial for these on a website called cannot pronounce the website, allcoolcrafts.com. The thing is, though, if you want all the parts of the tutorial, you have to make an account. The account is free. I have an account there, and that's how I have access to all of the tutorials. There's a tutorial for 3D ducks, too, because I know everybody, has been, all over those. So there's a tutorial on how to make those on that website. There's a tutorial on there for these penguins, and because there's already a tutorial online, I don't feel it necessary or right to go and make my own tutorial on how to make these, because I feel like, you know, I'm being a biter and using somebody else's, you know, work and stuff. But yeah, so I can link you the tutorial if you want to know how to make these 3D penguins. So yeah, just let me know. They're a lot of fun to make, and they're super cute. So, and then, okay, when I made the 3D candy rosary, when I made the cross, it got me thinking, like, oh, I can use the same technique to make some, like, other stuff. And I thought, oh, why not 3D candy letters? And I know Cocoa Bear, again, made the word plur out of 3D, you know, like candy beaded letters. And you didn't use anything. It came from her head. She just kind of used the technique and took the technique and, you know, it was constructed letters. And that's what I did. I took the technique that I used from this cross to make my own letters. I did not use, like, she made the word plur. I made my name. And I didn't use a tutorial to make these letters. It was a lot of trial and error, and I was able to form my name. And the only letter that me and her made that, like, is the same letter is the letter R. And I'm going to show you my letters, and if you look at my R and you go look at what she did for the word plur, you'll see that even the way we constructed the R's are different. So here's my name. Here's the T. My name's Tara. Here. T A. Shadows. T A R A. And I made my name with like these 3D beaded letters. And the technique that you use to make these letters, it's called the right angle weave. And it's a technique that is used for a lot of 3D beading. I don't know. For some reason, I'm more attracted to 3D beaded work that is right angle weave than 3D like multi-stitch or payout stitch or whatever. I don't know. That 3D work is fine, and I've done made my own designs for like different 3D stuff using the payout stitch and multi-stitch technique. For some reason, I'm just more attracted to right angle weave, and I don't know. I just prefer it. It's weird. I just prefer it. So yeah, also I asked on Candyland, what do you think I should do with these letters? I got tons of suggestions, but I figured I'd ask on YouTube too, because you never know, I know there's a lot of overlap between, like, you know, YouTube and Candyland community, but I don't know, there's also a lot of people on YouTube that aren't on Candyland because, it's just different. Anyway, but yeah, I was just wondering, what do you think I should attach these to? Someone suggested a belt, but I don't feel comfortable making anything like that. Anything that has to do with, like, my, like, abdomen area or, like, my body, because I'm in the process of trying to lose weight and get in shape and get healthy, because I feel like I'm just not in a good place right now physically, and I'm trying to fix that, and I don't want to make anything. If I'm really trying to commit to this. I'm really, I'm doing my best to commit to this, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to reach my goal within, like, the span of, like, a year. So, and I don't want to make something, like, for my size that I am now, if I do wind up committing to this and, losing weight and stuff, and then, like, I have to go and rip it apart and remake it, whatever. I'm trying to stay positive because I'm just, when it comes to my self-image, I've always been very, very negative, and I have a friend who's been helping me, and she's really been really good for me. She pushes me when we work out, and she really tries to keep me positive. She just, like, with her own journey through her, like, you know, trying to get healthy and her weight loss, she's almost at her goal, and like, she's just absolutely gorgeous, and she's doing amazing. But she's very positive even with her own working out and stuff, and she's just really sweet, and she's an inspiration to me that way, and I'm really looking forward to getting healthy with her. So I don't know. I'm that's my way of staying positive, is like, oh, you know, being confident in that I am going to commit to this, and I am going to lose the weight, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck, man. I can use all the support I can get right now, because, you know, my self-esteem has been non-existent since I was 12. I just, when it comes to my self-image, it's just horrible, and I'm trying to work on it. I'm really trying, and I feel like if I do this for me and I get healthy, I'll be able to feel just that much better about myself, and it'll be just one less insecurity, and that's like the biggest insecurity I have is my weight. So I'm hoping once I get that, like, giant insecurity out of the way and taken care of, I can work on all the little things, and then I can hopefully eventually get to a place where I'm okay with myself. So sorry for that little mini rant and me pouring my heart out to you guys. But yeah, also, what do you think I should do with these little gecko buttons? Because they are adorable, and I've had them for a really long time. I got them at Hobby Lobby, but I didn't want to use them. I wanted to, I wanted to use them on something awesome. I didn't just want to, like, throw them on whatever. So any suggestions of what I could do with these would be awesome too. Leave suggestions in the comments. Same thing with for my letters. Suggestions in the comments, please. I appreciate your feedback, you know, constructive criticism, and just, you know, I just want to, yeah, constructive criticism, and, you know, people who think more outside the box. I appreciate your feedback, so let me know what you think, whatever. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my update and everything, and I plan on making tutorials for the letters, you know, A through Z eventually, but I don't know, it's gonna take a long time because there's 26 letters. So be patient with me. I'll gradually but slowly, I'll do one on each letter. I just figured out how the only letter I was, like, not sure how I would do is an S, and I was messing around with some beads and string, and I figured out how I would make an S. So I know for sure I'd be able to do every letter in the alphabet. So just look out for that, and I'll do the best I can to do all 26. And yeah, I hope to see you in maybe another tutorial or update or whatever. I don't know. I'll see you in a new video. Bye.